break it down. I'm going to increase it. At this point, another addition that I like to make just to give it another element of flavor is a little bit of chopped garlic. Being chopped. If we add it at the beginning, it would have burned. Instead, by adding it at the end, after all the ingredients have gone, it will give its flavor, it will infuse it, but it will not be overtaking the dish. You also notice that I'm cooking this in a saucepan, unusual for this particular type of thing. The reason why is because I love stirring about, I love interacting with the dish, and also this prevents for the Brussels sprouts during this process to jump outside of the pan. I find this to be very, very helpful. At this point, as you can see, they're softened up quite a bit, and I add a little bit of chicken stock now.
Alright. Hello. What's up? We're gonna do it. It is time. Well, this is gonna take a while, so I really don't want to delay it anymore. Let's just do it. I hope the audio's good. I mean, certainly looks fine. So I practiced a lot, but now it's time to not practice. This is the actual file. I haven't touched this file. So, yep, here we go. I have the checklist on the right of what I need to do. That's not the whole thing. That's like half of it. I took out the clock just so it's not confusing that, it's not a speed run or anything. Anyways, let's begin. Okay, so first thing we need to do is we did the Gorman race. That's the last thing we did. So the first thing we need to do is go shopping. Okay. So, here we go. Alright, so it's still actually not the first night yet. I'm just kind of reorienting myself, remembering what was the last thing I did here. Yeah, just gotta reorient. Okay, so got 3 bombs, 19 arrows. That's all good. So I'm gonna need to go to the bank. Okay. Have the checklist right there. So not gonna panic. Not even when the bell rings right here, because just remember you're ahead of schedule already, because we already did the Gorman mask thing. I did not mean to quick deposit. Not to mention, if we get here, I mean, not that it really matters, although it could. I think we avoid the service charge. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we just barely avoided the service charge, so how about that? Okay. We do need to buy a couple more things.
Hey.
Alright. I actually didn't put this on the list, but we need one of these too. I don't think we have one, so just get that. Yeah, red potion we need. Shit, you know, I think I changed, didn't I change it around so I got the red potion later? Whatever. You know what, I'm confident enough that I can beat the bosses I need to beat without that. So, yeah. I actually gotta do a few more, like, I gotta go to the bathroom actually and turn on my fan, but, make sure that I know what I'm doing first. Yeah, heart pieces. Oh, and the keg. After this, it'll be a lot more straightforward. Like, this is all the stuff I wanted, like, you want to do right away, but you really need to get the horse in those first hours. And as you could just see, like, if we'd done any of those things, we wouldn't have made it. So the reason I'm getting the heart pieces is just to have an extra heart, because we're getting so few. We can afford to get two that... and one thing I should realize is that there's a one on the first... Yeah, and I didn't do the thing for Woodfall. And we're not going to do it I mean, for Southern Swamp. And we're not going to do it now, because we don't need to go back, so... Luckily, this is close enough. Yeah, I don't love that we're out of magic, but... Get some here? No? Okay, it's gonna be that kind of night. I see how it's gonna be. Okay. So this, I'm very glad I learned how to do this. You can actually, yeah, and then... You do need to get the beans. By 5. This is the thing I would have done before there, but I decided, you know, not worth it to go into the bank, so... But luckily we can do it here while we're getting our heart pieces. One more. Now eventually we will need more rupees. But luckily there's 100 that you get really easily, like, just by, like, in the main story, eventually, so... yeah. Now, I know there's a heart piece you can get with the picture contest, but I don't know enough about that. But it's fun, yeah. I mean, this one really doesn't take any time. Almost. But yeah, roll and spin whenever you need to. Let's get this on the first try, because for some reason I always screw up this, not this jump right here. Looks pretty easy, right? But for whatever reason, I always seem to screw it up. Okay. There you go. Alright, so now we have 4 hearts, so a bit more confidence against, whatever bosses we fought. Man, I shouldn't have got that red potion, because I like having the, shit, I like having the fairy. You know, we got enough rupees, we can get a fairy. I'm making an executive decision. The hardest part for us is going to be combat. And I'm doing Snowhead first before Woodfall. And the reason is very simple. It's because it takes longer. And later on, we're going to need to do things where we're going to have to, like, right there, it says Ghosts 2 a.m. Well, we're not going to be able to do that if, basically, you can't really leave Snowhead in the middle of it. Woodfall, you kind of can, but Snowhead, you cannot, so. Okay. Not ideal, but we did just throw away 30 rupees, basically, but it's fine. And now, see, because you have to do this every time you go to the temple. So it is not ideal to have to leave this temple in the middle of it. There's no need for that. I actually did that correctly one time in practice, but you know, there's I mean, now especially we can just do what we did before. Oh no, I stopped. I just get too nervous and fail. Okay, this time I'll be out of magic, so I won't have a choice. Let's do it the smart way. Ugh, God, that sucks. Sucks being here at night too, because those white bows come out. You know, maybe I shouldn't have played so long while I had to go to the bathroom. Maybe I should have gone before I... Okay. I need to turn my fan on too, so I'll be right back. Also, the other problem with my strategy is now I don't have magic and I can't take a shortcut in this temple, so that sucks. And I don't give you any more right away. Quick pit stop, Okay, so now I'm just getting situated. I'll try to be calm. I should be. I mean, as long as, you know, we do everything, as long as we don't have like any major failures, and even that wasn't like a major one, we should be fine. I could have used to go around here, but not worth it. Alright, now this room, I've actually gotten better at this room, but this used to be like one of my least favorite rooms. Okay, so basically you just have to hit all 3 of the torches and kill that one freezer, or really any of them that are in your way. If you do it on the first try, like I just did, that's great. If you run out of magic, you're in hell. You're in for a hell, but like I said, you know, overall, like, if there's an emergency, which there might be with a future item, I can go ahead and just go to the controls and change up the buttons, or the not the buttons, the joystick's sensitivity. Magic. Okay, good. And so we're gonna need it for this room, even though we probably had enough. So yeah, there's an alternate staircase. But, yeah, that's the thing about this temple. There's actually, like, a lot of times there's multiple ways to go, even though I guess for this one you're kind of forced to go this way, but if you are familiar with this game, you might be saying, oh, Luke, you just skipped a key. Yeah, I did, but guess what? You don't need that key. There's actually multiple ways to do this. One of them requires a key, and granted, if you go that way, you do get 2 or 3 more stray fairies, so you have to do that if you're doing that. I mean, that's really just such a different way to go through these dungeons. Like, it's a big part of a lot of them, and when you're not getting the stray fairies, you'd actually be surprised how much easier some of the rooms are. It's fine. I like getting the stray fairies. Just it's not ideal when there's when you're in a time limit. And yeah, you're always in a time limit. That doesn't freeze the clock either. Going through the staircase, see? So that's not great. I don't know why that doesn't freeze the clock. I've literally never messed that up. And thank God I know this trick. I also thank God this trick exists, but thank God I know. So many people don't know you can do this. You get burned, and then you're back up. Yeah, I'm always amazed how many people don't know you can do that. And usually when people figure it out, it's by accident. So believe it or not, we're almost at the end. These dungeons are gonna feel kind of shorter just because we split them in 2. Yeah, that's the boss door, and the boss key's right in here. Like I said, we skipped that locked door and skipped the 2 rooms to go along with it. Not to mention there's another room back in the first floor that you go into, and it's like a little side room, or where you get a couple stray fairies. And we had no need to go there. Only 9 arrows, but should be enough. Yeah, there's the one up on that ledge you gotta worry about, but... And if he's about to hit me once, then we'll just get in a better spot. Oh, of course, he's up on the ledge. Yeah. Yeah, this is my strategy. Just while dodging, if I need to, just go to a space where I can see them all better. Oh, hey. I got a raid. That was the last time I got one of those. Thank you for the raid. Hey, MCH. It has been a while. It has. And I'm glad somebody's here, because this is actually like a... this is actually, like, I've done a lot of practice streams for this, but yeah, this has been my next, you know, personal challenge. Did my goals with the speed running of Mario 64. Now we're doing a 3-day challenge for Majora's Mask, which is kind of like a speed run. I mean, it's not the same because the text doesn't count for it, but yeah, I'm assuming you know what this is. Although I do see I have 5 viewers, so yeah. Basically, I'm trying to beat the game without using the Song of Time. Only doing one full thing. I finally, in the last stream I did, I finally got the horse on the first day, which you have to do. So I got through that part. So now for the first time on a stream, I'm attempting the second part. And it's not practice, I'm doing it for real. This is the one boss in the game where I don't think it's worth it to try to beat him. Like, there's quick ways to do it with the arrows. I just don't think it's worth it for me, because I'll screw it up, and it'll take longer, because I'll have to, like, wait for him to go all around. Ah. So, like, it might take a while. Oh, that doesn't count. So it's really like a 6-day challenge. The challenge starts after you do that, basically. Because that's kind of just a tutorial. Yeah, this isn't great. Sometimes I have a debate with myself about whether I should try to go the other way at him, just to guarantee a hit. Okay. Oh, can't believe you weren't hit by that one. I haven't knocked him down at all. He's still not close to being dead. You'll be able to tell when he's close when you'll be able to tell he's close to being dead when he starts dropping bombs. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this boss... You have to refight the bosses a few times in this game to do certain things. And I always like this boss fight too, but it's just not... I haven't knocked him down once. I mean, you pretty much have to get him, like, over the ramp, like this, but not once. And, okay, let's do it here. Oh, really? Oh. Okay, right here. There we go, there we go. Yes, yes! Get in there! Okay, now he's gotta be on his last legs, right? Still don't see the bombs, but we're also not behind it. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna bank on the fact that I only need 1 or 2 more hits and do this. This could be a really stupid idea. Let's hope this is the last hit. That's what you need to be. You gotta be clutch. So, I think that boss could have gone a lot worse. We got things figured out later on. Yeah, I think by the time he starts dropping bombs, like 1 fire arrow will kill him, so. Alright, now, here's what's interesting. This is the one time in the game, not during the boss battle, but after you beat the boss, the timer does not go off. So the optimal strategy is to restock right now. So that is absolutely what we're going to do. We only have 1 arrow. It is absolutely worth it to go back to the, wherever the entrance was. I have no idea why this happens, but it's just the way it is. This is the only time in the game, not, aside from the beginning and the end, that the time actually stops. And why can't I? Oh, is this? Can you not get the? No, I could have sworn that you could. Oh yeah, here we go. Ah, it's 1. Yeah, that's fine. Still worth it. There's still no downside whatsoever to doing all this. Yeah. Also, the one good thing about doing the Snowhead dungeon first, like I said, I do it because it takes longer and you can't just leave it in the middle of it. But you get this cutscene now, but you actually get to skip one of the cutscenes that normally happens in the first temple. This cutscene though, I like it, even though it's long. Now this instrument they use for this. I don't know why, I just love that. So basically, if you haven't played the game, this is the goal of the game, is to save all 4 of the giants and use that song to get them to stop the moon from crashing down, because that's what happens at the end of the time limit. And right, like that guy right there. We just saved him by beating the temple. We just gotta save the other 3 before the end of the 3rd day. I mean, that is this challenge extremely simplified. And normally, of course, you can go back to the first day and keep all of your major items. I don't know if I'm gonna beat this tonight, but I'm sure going to do as much as I can before I sleep. Or hopefully it doesn't end with like a catastrophic failure. Also, we really didn't need the fairy for that fight, but it's fine because it's fine. We, can just get another potion now. Alright. Yeah, it's 9. Oh, 9. It's 10:40 here. But, yeah, this is the best time for me to stream nowadays. But yeah, good night, man. And thanks for the raid. Yeah. This isn't the, East Coast the best. Come on. Ah, get it. Thank goodness the shop is open 24/7 in this game. And at night it's just the, like the intern dude in the shop, or whatever you call him. Forgot to empty my bottle. Okay. Did he sit there? Okay, so now we're getting the stone mask, and so, yeah, like I said, I have an order I like to do, all this stuff, but yeah, here, you know how we had to get the horse? It was such a big deal? Well, here's why. Because you need a horse to jump over this fence up here. So that, yeah, this is basically... It's weird because this is the 4th dungeon area, but you can go to, like, kind of a preview of it now, I guess. I don't know, the graveyard area is kind of like the Milk Road, where it's, you can kind of just go there anytime. Although here you need your horse. Anyways, truth. Yeah, so find this soldier here who's been there so long nobody notices him, or something like that. Help him out, and you get one of the most useful masks in this entire challenge, the stone mask. So basically, what that mask does is that mask basically makes enemies not notice you, and guards too, in a certain part of the game. Now we do have an empty bottle, so this is absolutely worth it to do. Fortunately, I really don't know how to climb up here. I guess I should have just used the stone mask there, like I was just saying. playing all the songs. Hey, Reddy, what's up? So, yeah, this is it. Nope, this is it. This is the real thing. This is the actual thing, the continuation. So, I have the checklist right here on the right. I took out the clock just so it's not confused for like a speed run, but it's basically just to help me. Nope. I might have screwed this up. Yeah. Ah. Well, he might have actually somehow. Wow. Can't believe we actually did that. Hey Byron, what's up? I almost didn't notice you were somebody different because the same color as Reddy. Okay, so basically what I learned is that the Goron Punch is going to be your go-to attack in this thing. Because it does more damage, and since we don't have the upgraded sword, this is not great, but this is why we got the fairy. That's why we got the fairy. Actually disappointed. I've been doing better on this fight lately. Oh. Okay, well. I know. I'm not, it's just because I'm focused on the game that I didn't really notice. Maybe like one or two more hits. Yes. That could have gone a lot worse. At first I thought I wasn't even going to catch him. Unfortunately, I like to have the fairy for the next mini-boss we're going to have to fight, but still, it's fine. I have a little bit of confidence. But at least we did better at this. Remember when I was practicing this and I couldn't... And yeah, the reason I like to do the one at the temples first, as you can see, so I have 5 hearts for this part. Yeah, 2:30 a.m. though, we have to go to the ranch and do something that is going to seem really time-consuming, and it's probably going to be the most boring part of the stream, but is absolutely worth it to do. We still got a little bit of time, so let's just see how much we can get done before then. The parent jungle. Well, get the captain's hat, which, as I said in one of my practice runs, is actually required to beat the game. Yeah. Open that grave. Now it's 5 hearts here. That actually is enough to be able to survive 1 hit from this guy, but only if we fill it up, which I don't know if we can do that. Arrows. This room is a nightmare if you do not have the stone mask. Yeah. So, yeah. It's another kind of mini dungeon, but it's a really short one. Or at least the part we have to do is short. Oh shit! Took the mask off instead of taking out the stick. Okay, good. That's actually very helpful. So now we can actually take a hit and still survive. Okay. Yep, right there. That's why I wanted that heart. Okay. Now go away. Shit. Thank goodness I figured out this trick. 3 of these, and he's dead. Once you get his armor off. So another escape with the victory. Yeah. But yeah, as long as you have arrows and magic, I feel pretty good, because the first part of the fight is pretty easy to do without getting hit. It's just when he goes to the second form, like, you have to run away from him right away. So, this isn't required for a lot longer, but we wanted to get the stone mask here, and while we were over here, might as well do this. So. We want a sword now. How much time? So we got 2 hours before. It's kind of a predicament. Because I actually have more time than I've had on some practice ones. I just don't know if we're going to be able to... Like I said, it's easier to leave this temple in the middle of it. But not if you're fighting the boss. That's the problem. So... Like, the way I did it last time was just to... I got the boss key, and then left. Nope. So yeah, we'll get the boss key. And then if we still have time left over, we'll start doing the Zora stuff. That'll be my goal. We're gonna make it all work. Sorry about the annoying noise. Fortunately, we're gonna have low health. The hardest, I think the first one's the hardest, just because there's like almost no room to mess up. The hardest part after that, probably, I don't know, I mean, maybe the Great Bay Temple. Maybe the Stone Tower, just because I don't have as much practice with the bosses in that one. And that's the wrong mask. Why'd I even take the Deku off? Yeah. And I took the arrows off. I'm gonna need those again too. Ooh. Didn't think I had enough air there for a second. Oh, no, 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 not at all. Win is not guaranteed. Yeah, don't think that I've guaranteed this at all, because I haven't. Because the first day gives you a chance, but even then, like... Like, if you're good, you'll have everything done with like a few hours to spare at the end, as opposed to like the first day when it's just like minutes. But no, like we can't screw up on these bosses. We can't. You want to do things quickly still. Also, like, I'm not fighting this guy the right way, the optimal way. You want to go to a flower that's near an edge, or near a wall. Where? And now we're at magic. Ah, doesn't matter. But yeah, that's what I've learned. Fire arrows do more damage to just about everything, including bosses, in this game. Well, no, I can't. If I screw this up, to do the challenge legit, I would have to do the whole thing over again, because the owl is only a temporary save. And it's like a 3-day cycle, because that's how the game works, so... This is my one shot. I did the first part. I have to do this part now. Contemplating whether I should... Yeah. I saved the game and quit. You can save and quit, but it's not permanent. I mean, yeah, I could save state it, but that wouldn't be legit. I have to do the whole thing in one run for it to be legit. Yeah. So, I know we're going there 3 different times. Trust me, this will all make sense. Milk Road. Still have the ferry, but deal. So yeah, we're gonna get started with the just do a couple of things, because yeah, it's use your time wisely. That's the whole. I mean, that's always really the way this game works, but especially in this kind of a run. I know we're going all between areas here, but as soon as we do this thing with the ranch, then it'll be mostly a lot more easy to follow. Okay, here's what I don't get. This guy's always in a different place. It's like, right now he's very close to the shore, but... there's times he's been, like, right on that wall. See, I don't get it, but, oh, shit. Oh, thank God. I've had it glitch this part where he, like, is too high above the ground and he just walks in air forever and the game freezes, so I'm glad that did not happen. Sorry. It's okay. I won't listen to you, but I will heal you. I feel so mean. Because, you know, this is actually a really good story. And... like, you actually see a character die in a Zelda game. You know, in Ocarina of Time there's a tree, but this time it's this guy, and like... and he has a... I mean, has a wife, and... who's pregnant, actually. Or not pregnant, but, just laid eggs. So yeah. Part of a band. It's actually, you can see a character blow themselves up, too. Yeah. Okay. I hope she likes the beach. Alright. Warrior in last dungeon. No, it's kind of weird. The last dungeon's kind of more of like a combination of everything else in the game. Okay. I'm wondering if we have time to do anything else before 2:30. Ah, screw it, I'm doing it. This could be a terrible idea. You know, it won't be, because even if we get there a little late, it takes a while for those, Oh. Really? This is gonna be the thing that... okay, just screw it, then. We're good. I was gonna try to get another owl statue, but it's fine. No need. Here. $230. Okay, so now this mini game. Oh yes. Oh that guy. That's right. That's right. I know what you're talking about now. I wasn't thinking about that. Alright, so yeah, this... I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna be boring. So basically this minigame, you stop them from getting to the barn. Y'all know that I'm not that great at these minigames, like the ones in Donkey Kong 64 that were like this. The kind of tower defense game. Yeah. They basically are aliens. But they're called ghosts. Ghost aliens. So with this one, this is one of the few mini-games in the game that actually operates with the time. So, slowing down the 3-day timer actually slows down the ghost aliens. So I could play the inverted Song of Time now and make this go faster, but it's just not worth it. Like, why? Why would we risk that? And unfortunately, you do have to do this for until 5:15 a.m. But trust me, even though you're spending 2 hours doing this, it is worth it. I know some people have alternate methods to do what I'm accomplishing by doing this in the run, but to me this is the easiest one, because this is... it's a sure thing. Like, it's not... you know exactly how long this minigame is going to take. It's not like the races. This is just always the same thing. The only danger here is that you can run out of arrows. Oh shit. It's a little closer than I like to see him, but it's fine. Yeah. This minigame can actually be really intense, and it's obviously goes a lot quicker, too. When you're doing the normal time. But... yeah. He really wasn't that close. They have to hit the barn to beat you. This right there, so... he was still probably, like, 30 seconds away. At least. I probably don't have to shoot him as often as I do, and that probably costs me some arrows. That dog is actually helpful, because he will tell you when that guy's getting too close, except, he kind of just seems to always be barking, so I guess it's just so you don't forget about that one. You know, I like that the dog is there to help. Also, this is, like, seriously satisfying, too, when you shoot these guys. Also, you might be noticing something, that I'm not using my horse. I find this minigame a lot easier without the horse. So, the main reason we had to get the horse on the first day, because of this. If you don't get the horse, then these guys come. And believe it or not, even if you save the ranch, which, like I'm doing right now, and the horse is still trapped in there, everything's fine on the second day, and she won't give you your horse, because the character is not outside on any of the other days. She's always in the barn after that. If you let the aliens come, then she's outside, but then she's too disoriented. So you have to get your horse on that first 12 hours. That was weird. You get close to them too, and you can see. But yeah, you get more arrows by. Yeah, I think we're pretty much good now, but you know, can't be too safe. Yeah, I mean, they just go so slow that it's really hard to lose this game in this slowing down time. I would almost like to show it the regular way, because then it's actually, like, just imagine everybody going 3 times as fast as this. I'm glad that they all die at 5:15. It doesn't actually take until the end of the day. Saves a little time. We won! And we get a second bottle. Yeah. Okay, well I hope we got through it. I hope that wasn't too boring. Because it does take time, but it's worth it. Because it's worth it. First of all, we get an extra bottle, which we're going to need when we do the egg side quest, as you can see with that. Because that's bottles there. That's why we do them 2 at a time. Yeah, it's cool. And the other thing is that by doing this, we keep the ranch running. The cows don't leave. And that, see where it says delivery day 2? Yeah. That is going to be really important. So, like right now it's just like, oh, we have another bottle. We can heal more. And that's useful too. Some of the bosses I would not feel good about with only 1 fairy. I know I did those 3 things kind of out of order. We did the Zora mask, then the ghosts, and now we're gonna finish Woodfall. If you want magic right here, is there any? No. Oh, that's great. Should have gotten magic before I left, because now we're gonna have to do this the semi-long way. I always forget there's a fairy there. I want magic, but we're not gonna get any, so. Alright, so in essence we have 2 days left to do the last 2 sections, you know, plus a little of this one. Okay. Yes, we do get that magic there. Yeah, so we're actually taking a big shortcut in this dungeon because you can do that with the fire arrows. That was not the right way. I'm usually so good at direction in this dungeon too. I'm kind of ashamed. Okay, but yeah, this, normally you're actually supposed to, light the flower, and then you can, and then, like, the whole place, like, turns not poisoned, but we actually don't even need to do that, because we can just light it with the fire arrow. Okay. This room used to take me forever, but luckily there's a way to do it very quickly. Just do that jump. And yeah, more dragonflies, because we totally missed them, didn't we? We just had to see those dragonflies one more time. But they're actually not that bad in this room, because they don't get really directly in your way. That actually had never happened to me, so yeah. I deserved it, though, for saying that. Okay. Kill you straight up with the arrow. Yeah, how about that? Yeah. So there actually is a really quick way to beat this boss, but it takes a little luck. But this is going to introduce you guys to a basically what our strategy is going to be now on, fighting pretty much everything. Okay, so basically, what we're going to be doing for most bosses is use the Deku to stun him. Well, we can actually avoid it. Use that to stun it, and then switch to the Goron and use that to hit it. So there's a way to do it where you can like keep stunning him, but it's kind of hard. Yeah. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. That's how you gotta do. So as soon as you can get him in that loop, he doesn't even go to his second phase. Is it cheap? Absolutely. I like that boss. It's a weird boss, because it's like there's so many different ways to beat him. So yeah, this is how many arrows we got? Yeah, 30. So I'm pretty sure that does this grass grow back? I don't know. I never remember, but it's like yeah, we want a few more rupees. I guess we can get them now. I forget if you guys were here earlier, but basically the time stops when you beat the boss. I have no idea why, but it does. I actually have to go to the bathroom now, so sorry. Sometimes I have to. I'll be back in like 1 minute. Less than that. I've only played the first one. It was fun for a while, and it was cool the references they had. But I actually didn't beat it. I probably should beat it at some point. Yeah, it does. I mean, I could just pause the game, but I like doing it there, because then it's, like, absolutely safe. Like, even if the game didn't pause or something happened. I still don't get why the time doesn't go when it's only after you beat the boss. You know, during the dungeon, during the boss. Yeah, it's really helpful for that, going to get the heart container. Alright, so you know how we were kind of a jerk to, the Zora? Well, we're gonna be equally a jerk here because if you remember from back in the first episode, the whole reason we're doing this is to save the Deku princess. And now we finally can because we beat the temple. And you kind of go into the secret room of the temple, which I think is cool. You usually don't see this in Zelda games, like a alternate entrance to the temple. But, yeah, the princess is right there. Guess what? We are not going to save her, because it actually doesn't lead to anything, except for just a cutscene, so. So, anyway, I know we've done a lot of jumping around, so hopefully right now, it'll be a lot easier to follow. It is 7 a.m. or so. Yeah, oh, not even that. Okay, so we're actually making good time. Now we're basically going to, do as much as the ocean section as possible. Oh, we already did that. I actually did the first part so well that, I actually was able to do that in the first 12 hours. That's the horse race. We did do that, right? Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah, it's weird. There is a Goron race, too. And there's a Gorman race. Alright. I have a weird feeling like I've forgotten to do something, but I didn't. Have the stone mask, which you absolutely need for this part. I mean, I'm sure it's possible to do without it, but do you all remember that if you were here for that part in Ocarina of Time, the Gerudo Fortress in that game? I have no idea how bad this one would be because I always use the stone mask and just don't get seen. Not to mention, it's kind of it almost feels like it's required because you see how it says 1 and 2 pick. That's because you need the a picture of a Gerudo pirate with the pictograph box. Yeah, remember that pic. Alright, next one. Next boat. Don't miss another boat. Where are the boats? The hell? These boats always come and catch me when I don't want them to. Now I can't find them. I guess I never realized that they operate in like a half circle. So that's probably how you avoid them. Huh. Never knew that. Oh my goodness, finally. Okay. Now. Get to the front. This is going to be a little weird on the emulator, so just don't think the game's frozen, because this always happens. It takes like a while for the picture to load. I don't know why, but it does. Oh. Just wait. Yeah, so as slow as that was, at least we didn't get caught at all. And we're not going to, because I'm not taking this off. So yeah, we're actually going to make great time. I didn't really write my goals, but honestly, I usually like to, I like to have the hook shot, which is like the item. Because yeah, remember how I said that Majora's Mask didn't have a lot of dungeons, but it has a lot of mini dungeons? Well, this is kind of the first real one of those. I mean, the Deku Palace and the Graveyard were like mini dungeons. But now this one is, this like actually probably could have been a dungeon in like a lot of other Zelda games. But there's no map, so it doesn't count as a dungeon. I guess they wanted to simplify it and just like only have the 4 main temples be the dungeons in this game. Because in most Zelda games, like, you get other like smaller dungeons. So I guess that's why I never minded that this game didn't have the most dungeons, because I'm saying the word dungeons so much too. It's starting to sound weird. Okay. Be careful here. Oh. That thing will suck you out, so I don't even like to risk it. I just walk. For some reason, I have no idea why, but this room right here, always like, I always think of this room as being in a different game. I don't even know what game. It's like basically like any game but this one. I don't know why. Like Banjo-Tooie, sometimes I feel like this room is in. I don't know. I have no idea why. Paper Mario, probably, yeah. Other Zelda games, definitely. I always screw up this puzzle at least once, so let's try to not do that this time. Oh, we did. By the way, I love this music. I should have commented on this a lot sooner, but God, this is a great song. I mean, the Deku Palace music, this one, these kind of midway dungeons of the areas. They got some good ass music. Okay. The moon is looking pretty close, but no need to worry. That was not necessary, I just did it for fun. So yeah, we're about 2 to 2.5 hours ahead of schedule from my memory in the practice, so I like that. Yeah. It really does help, like, knowing where to go. That's why. A little cutscene here. Not a terribly long one. So basically, we're trying to find the 7 eggs for the princess. I actually didn't figure out that puzzle on my own, but that's a good puzzle. I always love doing that. I should have. Alright. Now we're getting somewhere. Oh shit, no. Need an empty bottle. Drink up that milk. It would be nice to save that for something later, but we need all the empty bottles we can get. I thought about getting a third one specifically for the next part, because here there's 4 at the fortress, so 2 and 2 is fine. But I just, after doing a lot of testing and experimenting, I think the strategy I have is the quickest one. I always do get a little turned around at this part. Nope. Alright, so I almost feel actually kind of bad for them, because like they clearly designed these with the intent of you avoiding them, but screw that. That's what I say. Alright, so so we're gonna continue using our stun and punch strategy. Oh. Yeah, they take 3 punches to kill. Yeah, definitely. This is supposed to be like a Metal Gear part of the game. But get that stone mask and you don't have to worry about getting caught. Yeah. So we got 2 of them in the bottles. So, yeah, we do have to do a little bit of backtracking now. It's like every Zelda game has, like most games have one section where you gotta do some backtracking, and this is certainly it for this game. Now, I do want to be fair, you can have 4 bottles by this point. If I was 100%ing the game, that's what I'd do, but here, we do 2 and 2. This might seem pointless, but, I mean... Why not, right? Could just walk out the door, but... So I think the quickest way to swim is by doing this. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure, like, doing this is quickest. So, yeah, you can get in kind of a good rhythm doing that. And I see speedrunners do that, so I just assume that's the quickest way to move in the water. That's really the only time it's like wide open enough to do. Okay, now. I'll try this. This is against my better judgment, but just because swimming through the water or going on the boats takes a while. It's just to do it by swimming underwater. Alright. Where are the boats at? There's one. There's more, aren't there? Yeah. But after that, there's like a break in them, right? Yeah. Oh, nope, there's one more. And then there's a little break, right? Yeah, it probably would have been the same amount of time just using the stone mask and swimming. But yeah. And we only reveal ourselves for a split second here. But that can be enough. So luckily you don't need to go through the first half of this fortress again. Even though I actually do think it's really cool, that section. Just kind of like swimming through the waterways. That's always cool. Right. Right here, right? Yeah. Ah. I actually like doing over here first. So remember when I said there was 100 rupees is really easy to get? This is where it is. We're pretty happy. Yeah, so this is actually supposed to be the final one. Because I'm pretty sure that this Gerudo takes 4 hits with the punch. Yeah, it's wearing purple, says something different. So this is good. This is like the boss. This is the strongest one. Oh. You want to be a little careful because I think if you get down to 1... Oh. Why did I think she took 4 hits? Yeah, okay, when you're wearing the stone mask... Okay, you see this right here, the stone mask? Remember the thing we got from that soldier who basically, like, nobody noticed him, he just blended in? So, yeah, you get that, and you are not seen by anyone. It makes it way easier, but, like, for a speed run, it's basically required. And even if it's not, I'm so bad at stealth sections that I always like to use it. We did a little bit of stealth though in that first area. Like even like with this area, like there's parts of this dungeon, specifically the first part, where like I associate, like when I said I associate them with other games, like it's like totally different kind of games in Zelda. Like, oh, wrong way. I always do that too. Like, I don't know, like, I think of it like, you know, Halo or Bioshock or something like that. I don't know why. Like a first-person shooter game. I feel like this area would fit right in. To be honest, we probably could do this part without it, but we would just need to wait a second. But yeah, this room was just that. I think there was a room with that exact structure in Ocarina of Time, too. Oh, this is... Maybe it's just always the last one it takes 4. I don't know. That's probably it. Right order. And yeah, we get another free treasure chest here, which is worth getting. Just 20, but we're gonna need 200 not too far from now, so don't get them. Alright. Yeah, here. And again, I don't know how long I'm gonna play this. Like, I probably won't beat it tonight, but I'm gonna play as long as I can before I get too tired. At least want to beat this temple, and then we'll see where we go. And I practiced it. I feel pretty good about what I'm gonna do in there. I forgot to, yeah, it's right. I mean, so we're actually gonna get back on the horse. Just to, I don't know, maybe the roll would be quicker, but I like using the horse here because I can jump this fence. Second half of the first day. Well, you saw the first half of the first day, right? Yes, this is the same. Yeah, this is the same game that I got the horse in. This is a continuation of that. Yes. So you actually really have not missed anything for this run. I mean, maybe like a couple parts here and there, but nothing important. I think. This is what we needed the picture for. I always get nervous that he's not going to like it. Because, like, you need to get their face. So. Alright, now this part, this might be my least favorite part in the whole game. Any magic here? No. Yeah, I might do that. And if I could beat the Great Bay Temple before the end of day 2, that would be really good. Like right now we got time, but this section, as much as I hate having to go here twice, it's kind of worth it. Because just like getting another bottle would take too long. I know some people like to do the Goron race, but that's just too hard to do. And there's the Beaver race, but that takes too long, so yeah. And the ghost shooting takes a while too, but that's worth it because you need at least one extra bottle, and that one, because of what we're gonna get from doing the delivery, is so worth it. Yes. Okay. I have some history of not doing well in races. Yeah, that's right. I'm trying to remember which, in this game, or is it in another? Oh yeah, the horse. Well, yeah, that's right. I did lose the horse race once. So there's 3 eggs in here, and I already screwed it up. I always forget which 3 they're in too. But there's one in the topmost one. At least I thought there was. Wasn't that one? Other side? There's one in the topmost run. Yeah. Well, that rabbit race doesn't count because that's ridiculous. I mean, you saw the only way to beat that is by literally, oh, no, get the... Dude, there. I don't really remember failing any races in Banjo, though. I don't... Which race was I not... I didn't get to the Canary Mary one yet, so... But yeah, DK, definitely, I mean... And yeah, I know it wasn't just the rabbit, it was the slide too, but... That's not exactly a picnic either. Shit, wrong one. Yeah, At least you do get more magic down here. You run with Kazooie's legs. Why am I not remembering this? I should be able to, right? What world was it in? Kazooie's legs. The other thing that sucks about this place is you can't use the song of soaring, because this is the only place in the game where there's no land. I mean, there's no land that's not underwater, so... And you can't even play the guitar underwater, so... Oh, the owl race, that's, forget about that one. I remember the one part where Kazooie, goes through... There we go. I remember one part where Kazooie, goes through, hoops, but I didn't fail that. That's pretty easy. Yeah, and even right here, you can't, so, literally the Song of Soaring is almost useless. I guess we could have gone to those rocks. Yeah. This is still quicker than doing the beaver race and getting another bottle. Oh, yeah. I didn't stream that, but that is definitely a race. I never streamed the first Banjo-Kazooie game, I think. I don't think I did. But yeah, that is hard. And that's from the first game. Against the polar bear, right? Alright, so one more. I know there's one at the top, one at the bottom. Obviously there's one in the middle, but there's 8 total, so I think it's this one right here. Like, just like kind of hug the left wall. Yep, there it is. Okay. Yeah, thank goodness I got to know this area a little better. I still don't like it, but we will be pretty good. So, my goal was if I could do this part before we had to go do the milk delivery thing. That was pretty good. And not only did we do this, but we're gonna be able to do a little more too. In fact, now I got to. I guess we just got to do as much of the Great Bay Temple as possible. And then yeah. It probably is a little quicker to go on this rock and just soar. Oh. Whenever you bump into a wall, you have so much negative momentum. Oh, get up there. Alright, all 7 eggs. Oh, a little bit ahead of the gun there. I don't feel so bad for the babies though. Their dad is dead, and then there's this guy that's just pretending to be him. And of course, just like the first two, we get our song that's gonna open the temple, and that's what we did all of this for. The New Wave Bossa Nova. That's quite a name. Okay, so 5:45. So you have to be in the ranch at 6 p.m., but you can't actually go in there at 6 p.m. because it's blocked off. So you have to be like already there. So that's why I said 5:45. Should be using the roll. Wasn't that useful on the beach? Ah. almost jumped. Made that jump perfectly. This is probably my favorite place in the game to stock up on fairies, because you can get it, go out, and then just go back in. Yeah. This is a really cool area. It's unfortunate there's really nothing to do for us here, but at least we get to go in it just to reload the ferry. And trust me, for this dungeon, you're gonna want fairies. Would not surprise me if we had to warp back out just to get fairies, but since we're gonna have to warp out anyway, it's not a big problem. Oh my god, it was a turtle! The island was really a turtle! What time is it in the game? .30, so let's do an hour of the this is gonna be kind of weird because we're just gonna go in and then go right out. But if we can do like a little bit of progress, then that'd be good. And I promise that after this, well actually no, that's not true either, because there's still the we still actually have to get the thing, and I should probably scroll down now. Yep. That's it. That's everything else we have to do. Just 6 more after the temple, and of course the delivery. But some of those last few things take a while. Great Bay Temple and Stone Tower. I can just put those in a one, but it takes a while. Alright, Great Bay. This place, I love this place. I think it's such a cool dungeon. I know a lot of people, you love it or you hate it, but it is just not designed for speedrunning. But we're going to try our best. So right now, got to be out by 5:45, so do as much as we can do. Slight little speed run there. Use the Deku to hop across the short ones. Alright. So we did that. That's a progress that'll stick. Can we get the key? The first key? And that's probably all we'll be able to do, because I'm not starting the mini-boss fight now. I actually like using the stone mask here, so this spider doesn't drop on you. Because it's not fun to miss that jump. Ooh. That's close. Is that a bunny in a ball? What the, Oh. Ah, shit. This is not a good place to run out of magic. Okay. Shot ball. I'm not... Yeah. Okay, yeah, so this is actually going to work out perfectly. We're going to get this key, and then we're going to warp out, and we're going to do the milk delivery quest. Yeah. Oh, shoot. Don't worry about that. I pressed the wrong combination of buttons that, opens up a menu. Yeah. What I have mapped to B and Z, I can't really press B and Z at the same time, so... So, I know it's weird to leave the dungeon so soon, but like I wasn't expecting to actually do any part of that dungeon before this. I've actually made pretty good time, so basically I expect to be like starting the dungeon after I do the milk delivery. So the fact that we can go in and skip that whole thing I just did to get the first key, that's pretty cool. Iron. Careful, man. Don't drink too much of the whiskey. Milk Road. Oh, we scared the dog. One of the few times in the game we have to just wait. Okay. I'm a little nervous at this part because, much like the ghosts, it's a one-time thing, and even though it's simple, it's I don't know. It's a little weird with the keyboard too. So I always like this part. I really like this character. Premia. She might actually be like one of my favorite Zelda characters. The two ranch sisters here. But I love when she says, the moon, it's bigger than before, isn't it? It's like, no, really? Yeah, this fence actually blocks off the ranch after 6 p.m. Alright. One good thing about this part is you get unlimited arrows, but it stresses me out, man. I mean, ugly country. Oh, yes, I get it. So, basically, you stop them. They're trying to steal the milk. Yeah. Just keep spamming arrows because you have unlimited. There's no reason not to be shooting. But yeah, this is a lot closer to that those mini games I wasn't good at in Donkey Kong 64 and Banjo-Tooie. The one with the the one with the fish, where I pretty much need to cheat to beat that one with the keyboard. Oh shit! Did you break a bottle? I can't even tell if he broke one. I almost feel like I heard the breaking sound effect twice, which scares the shit out of me. No! Did we do it? That's success music, right? Yes, thank God. Oh my God. That's so stressful because you have one chance to do it. But we did it. Alright. I need another bathroom break. I'm sorry, I have to go a lot at night. This is why I'm never gonna be a good streamer. Okay. Be right back. I'll pause the game. So. Hello. Okay, so the reason that was so important to do, all the ranch stuff, is that we got the Romani mask. The cow. What does that cow mask do? It lets you get into the milk bar. And in the milk bar, for 200 rupees, you can buy the Chateau Romani, which gives you unlimited magic for the rest of the 3-day cycle. And for what we're doing, unlimited magic for the rest of the game. It opens at 10 o'clock, so we're going to go back to the Great Bay Temple for now, and see how much of it we can do. And probably when we need to get more fairies, we'll go out of it, and then get the milk. speaking, it's actually kind of funny you guys talking about alcohol, because that's pretty much what it is. I mean, it's like, it's implied that it's milk mixed with alcohol. So. But yeah, unlimited magic. Not only is it pretty much required for the last dungeon boss, it's just so useful to not have to worry about that. And there's other ways people do getting the chateau, but the other way to do it, you don't get it until the third day. I like getting it as soon as possible. Alright, yeah. I don't know what you were talking about, the giant ball, so... Ready? What? Within this room? Huh. Here? Alright, so now we already got the key, so we can go skip that part. I don't want to skip it, but skip it for now. I just love this dungeon. I know a lot of people don't, but as much as I love the dungeon, the mini bosses are pretty annoying, and this one used to be the bane of my existence. I practiced and practiced, and I can finally do it like a little quicker than I was able to do before. Just look at it. Yeah. Remember when I was saying there's a mini boss that's really hard? This is the one I was thinking of. But I have gotten a little better, or at least I know strategy. So before I would just like try to take out all of his shields. There's one attack. If you use the Zora cutters, you can actually, didn't work there, but you can actually go through the shields. And, yeah, that actually really wasn't great. We want this out. Alright. Yeah. Seriously? I want to hit it. I want to hit the eye. That's the whole point of using the boomerang, because it can go through those. There we go. This isn't going well. This boss reminds me actually so much of the Yellow Devil, just because of how hard it is, and this is why we got the two fairies as well. This one and the other boss. Oh god. Well, I guess we were ahead of schedule, so it's not that bad if we... Oh, we actually hit it. Thank God. Thank you for working like a boomerang is supposed to. No hearts. Yeah. Doesn't even feel like that many of them are going away. Alright, one more hit has gotta get him to his second form. Nope. There we go, okay. Alright, we might die once, but it's fine. Look at this. This boss. Alright, there's actually a fairy in this room. I forgot about that. Oh. That was convenient. Alright, just calm down, get the rest of these bubbles, and then start shooting. I know you don't need to get them all, but... few fire arrows. I like going a little... in the corner you're safe, but... I like at least being able to target them. Damn it! It's like I've forgotten everything I learned about this fight and how to do it better. One more hit. Gotta be, right? Yes. Believe it or not, that's still like twice as fast as I used to do this, like... Oh, God. I was even standing in the wrong spot. So, it is 10 p.m., the milk bar is open. We just need to do a couple of things first, because they'll be easier to do now than if we exited the dungeon. We're gonna start screwing everything up now. Okay, just calm down, calm down. Yeah, that whirlpool room's not that hard. I don't know. I've seen people complain about that a lot. I did see. Because, like, at least there you're, like, going in a circle. So... yeah. Using the Deku is actually probably the best way to do this, because then you're not swimming in the water with those, you're not swimming with the sharks. Here, no, 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 no. Get up there, get up there. Whew. So this is probably against my better judgment as well. But, I'm actually going to do the second mini-boss before I go back. I hope that the milk bar doesn't... I hope it doesn't, like, close or anything. But the reason is because I have 2 fairies now. I might have to use it. You know what? You know what? No, we're not going to need a fairy in that fight. We're not going to need a fairy. Let's get the milk now. And this is the last time that we're gonna have to like go between areas for anything, I promise. So if you found this confusing to follow, after this it should be a lot less so. I always do that. Clock time. I don't know where to go. I do. So, you guys ready to hear a really catchy song that's, you know, it's a place that really, you know, you wouldn't think it would have its own unique music, but it does, and it's awesome. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. I forgot to get the money. Again, I did this. Thank goodness there's an easy way to get money here. Thank God. I've said that a lot. Well, because when you learn a game a lot and you learn a lot of tricks, you start realizing how many things help you. But yeah, between the rupees in the pirate fortress and this, you will have enough to go get some milk. Okay, just don't... Be really careful here. Don't pick the first one, because then you just blow rubies. Alright. Ready? Unlimited magic for 3 days. Hell yeah. Yeah. That takes a lot of the pressure off, so no more situations where we worry about not finding magic. And hopefully those 2 fairies will be good for the rest of the dungeon for us. And now we're not going to have to leave the dungeon. Like I said, I hope. Alright, so the one thing is you just got to remember what we're doing here. The reason I did that stuff, so the red pipe is going now. And that's the whole gimmick with this dungeon, the pipes that connect the areas, so Whew, that's close. So yeah, we couldn't have done this before. Now, so this is actually pretty cool, I think. So this big water wheel, you actually change the direction. So you know that little whirlpool? Yeah, you actually get to change the direction of that. Of course, we gotta turn the other one off. So the water wheel's still going, everything in the room's still working. But it's just going the other way now. It's going counterclockwise, which actually makes the water spin clockwise. Oh, come on! We almost made it through without failing that jump once. And we just couldn't have that. We couldn't have that. What even happened there? That is bullshit. Gotta be the thing you fail more than once. Are we done? Are we done? Don't roll. Gun failing? Yay, okay. May actually not be done failing. So. Okay, good. That always makes me nervous too. So, unlimited magic. How much magic do we have? Who cares? We have unlimited. Don't need to worry about ice arrows, fire arrows, or anything. I need to do that. Bunny and a ball, okay. I'm gonna pause the game and click on that. Oh! That's a stray fairy. Yeah. Yeah, those, remember when I was talking about like the stray fairies that are in the dungeons? That's what that was, yeah. So basically you find those throughout the dungeon, and if you find all of them, you get a special prize. But since we're speed running, we're having to unfortunately go without those. Like I'd be out of magic by now. Like one of the things you get, like for the snow temple, if you get all of the stray fairies, you get double magic. So normally you'd have like double magic by now. So it's just so nice to not have to worry about that anymore. This is kind of dark, but it's useful for warping back to the start of the room. Just drown with the Goron. Okay. Alright, so yeah. Back in this room, except this time we're going over there. And because the first mini-boss was so great, they put another one featuring bubbles and stuff. Yeah, this guy, we gotta fight him again. And he's a lot harder this time. Still weak to fire arrows, though. So yeah, he'll basically try to drop on you, and if he hits you with that, then you're kind of screwed. Yeah, it's nice having unlimited magic for this fight. Yeah. So I always try to like shoot him right there, but I actually shouldn't do that. I should just run away. Oh my god! Even that's not enough. Come on, look at the range of that thing. Get out of there. Look how much damage that does. That's ridiculous. No, that's not the ice arrows. Shit. Said we weren't gonna need fairies for this fight, but I'm gonna get hearts now. Or not. Okay. How many times I think we're just gonna take one more fire. Well shit, we might be in trouble here. Oh my god, that's just in time there. This should be the last hit. Are you serious? God, imagine how... And this takes even longer without the fire arrows. I don't like this angle. Alright. Got it figured out. Okay. Hurry, hurry. This isn't that. Believe it or not, that was only a mini boss. So, no time to rest. Nice, now we got the boss key. All we gotta do is get to the boss door, which is a few more rooms. Now this next room is a perfect example of a room that's way easier when you're not getting the stray fairies. This room can take forever at times. But without the stray fairies, this is all you have to do. Whatever, place Zora. Freeze that. Yeah, it is. I'd like to beat this temple before the end of day 2. Oh. Yeah, so, I know I'm kind of doing this carefully, but you don't want to fall here. Alright. I'm actually going to put the stone mask on now, just so those choo-choos don't bother me. Makes you want fire now, not ice. Be nice if we could get some help soon, but maybe right before the boss. Yeah, go faster. Yeah, so now I'm back in this room. I think it's really cool the way this temple connects. Of course, now we're going the other way through this tunnel. So we made it to the green pipe finally. Boss door. That's it right there. Oh, no hearts. And we got the 2 fairies. That's why we got them. So this boss for me is like either the easiest or the hardest. Really not much in between, but unlimited magic helps a little. The one difference between this guy is he doesn't take as many hits, but he's also the only one that you can only hit when they're in their weak point. Kind of like the traditional Zelda boss. This is probably the closest one to traditional. So the first hit, almost just kind of give you. Okay, and then it's so good if you can get out like that. Yes. Stay near the center while he's doing his wave attacks like that. Oh, that's still wasn't almost not close enough. Yeah, when I'm doing well, this fight is actually fun. Yeah, oh shit, we missed it. Thought we were having a good start, and then no. Luckily he went back. I'm pressing dive. Okay, at least we're getting out of the water, okay. He's gonna do a splash attack now. Which is a powerful attack. It's not like Pokemon. Okay, get back up. Love this boss theme too. Okay. I think he only takes 2 more hits once he gets to this point, so. And this is where having the unlimited magic helps. You don't need to worry about those guys. Yeah, well, a lot of people think that the 3DS version ruined the boss battles. This version was this one was probably changed the least because this one was already pretty formulaic, right? Like you have to hit them and then go in and attack them. So, but the other 3 were changed a lot, and a lot of people didn't really like that. Like, you know, the first boss, I like punched him, and I said there were so many different ways to beat him. In the remake, you have to be a Deku, and you have to, okay, well, we're gonna have to use our second fairy maybe, but he should only take 1 more hit. Yeah, I like this fight. It's just, sometimes, I definitely prefer it to the water boss in Ocarina of Time. It feels more based on skill, whether or not you get hit, rather than just dumb luck. So we actually did really good. Our goal was to beat the dungeon before, beat the temple before the end of day 2. We did it. With still an hour to spare in day 2. Pretty good. Yeah. Arrows here. No need to get any more magic, so let's just go. Alright, so now, see the thing I have listed right under Great Bay Temple? Oh yeah, the Great Bay Temple is like considered like how infamous the Water Temple is in Ocarina. Like the Great Bay Temple, it's like the evil twin of the Water Temple. But I don't think it's. Here's the difference. In the Great Bay Temple, there's, not counting the boss door, there's one locked door, and it was that key we got at the very start. In the Water Temple in Ocarina of Time, there's like so many keys to find, and that to me is always way more confusing than just like, kind of changing around the dungeon to go certain place. Like, I don't know, just the idea of like keys and locked doors and like thinking it's so easy to miss something. Like, there's nothing in the Great Bay Temple that's like, oh, it's so easy to miss this. Like, yeah, you can go the wrong way, but then you just turn around and go the right way. Alright, so now, gotta take a close look at that checklist. Because we're gonna need that, all of that stuff, and yeah, actually I shouldn't have even gotten another fairy, because we are not gonna be using those for a little while. We need milk in one bottle and a fish in the other. And we need 10 nuts. How many nuts do we have? We have 11? Yeah. Alright. Milk Road's the best place to do this. Just realized we have 0 rupees. I guess we didn't get any after we spent it all on the milk. We still have this powder keg. Remember, we got that a long time ago? That will be useful. Hear the cow? You weren't just hearing things. That really was a moo. And I screwed up here. I don't have an empty bottle. Yeah, you play that song for the cows and they give you milk. Nice music. And then we need to get a fish. Luckily, there's a good place to get one near here, I think. Should be right here. Got a fish. Alright, got milk, fish, 10 nuts, 5 of these. 5, that's important too, the magic beans. We're good to go. So believe it or not, we only have 4 things left to do before we can go to the clock tower. But those are all some pretty long, well, the first thing isn't that long, but after that, it'll take a little while. That said, I like where we are right now. We're still not even on the last day. I feel pretty... I don't want to jinx myself, but, you know, and a couple things go wrong, but I think the practice I did definitely paid off. I just don't know if I'll be able to beat this all on... You know, probably not beat it all today. I don't know how long I'll keep playing today. Probably until nobody else is watching, to be honest, because... I don't know. Yeah, I definitely feel like I'm ahead of time right now. Because, like, in essence, we have a full day to do the final, we have a full day to do the final, area. And not even the whole thing, because we already did the graveyard part, so really just the canyon part. Yeah, this is why the horse race is required, because this guy, you need to wear the mask that makes him think you're one of you. And we're actually done with using Epona too, so yeah, for all of the trouble we went through, we used her, what, 5 times? Nah, I mean, it's still... Oh. And we made it to the canyon. That's all weird. Oh. What happened to the... Oh, never mind. It's because of the end of the first day. That's why. It's kind of glitched, though. I hope that's not going to continue. Because the screen's supposed to get smaller, but it's not supposed to get, like, disoriented like that, so... Okay. Hopefully the screen go back to normal now. Oh, come on, he unfroze. I guess to 2 a.m., okay. Oh, that was close. Maybe I should have used a stone mask. So now it's the last day, there's gonna start being earthquakes, so be prepared for that when you're aiming, but it's right, not a big deal. It's just there to scare you, but we have no need to panic. Hey, Cosmog! How you doing? Diana. Thanks for dropping by. Okay. This is actually kind of a long cutscene, but it's alright. Yeah. Got my bunny. Oh, for the fall. Oh, I thought you were talking to me for a second. I'm like, bunny costume. What bunny costume? Yeah, remember this? If you never found that, you wouldn't know, like, what the hell to do here. You'd be like, this is a boss fight? Because you keep getting hurt. Yeah, now this cutscene is way too long. I don't get why this cutscene's so long, but, like, okay. We raised the water. That makes sense. Water wheel starts going. Music box house, yeah. So it has to show every one of those mummies individually dying from the flood. Or whatever. I guess mummies really hate water. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, if it gets to the point where nobody's watching, I'll probably just save at the owl statue right here. Yeah, it is late. Maybe I can do it again tomorrow, even though tomorrow's the NCAA championship game, college basketball. So it'll either be tomorrow or it'll be Tuesday night. So yeah, just let me know whenever you. Well, I mean, yeah. If you've been so loyal, staying for so much of this, I would not want to do it when you could watch. More blind people. Yeah, you can't let her see you. Shoot, I wish Diana was still here for this, because I feel like she would get, if you're still here, I feel like she would get a kick out of this part. Yeah. Here's your Resident Evil fix for tonight. Nah, I mean, it's 1:06 a.m. I've been playing for 3 hours. I wouldn't want to mess up by, I wouldn't want to mess something up, and especially because, like, I'm in a really good spot right now with time, so the only way I'm not going to do this is if I screw something up really badly, which would probably have to be, like, one of the boss fights, but, yeah. Now this is weird, because you play the Song of Healing and get the mask, but it's not a transformation mask. I wonder if, like, you were originally supposed to be a mummy? Not to mention, every other time you get a mask like this, the person dies, but here, it just kind of gets cured. The Song of Healing actually worked, and I'm wasting time by showing that. Alright, so... Yeah, so the next thing we need to do is the Beneath the Well, so I'm not going to start that if we can't finish it, so. Okay, we're going to save and quit right now, so thank you so much for watching, and I will say good night, and what time is the basketball game tomorrow? Uh, yeah. Yeah, see you ready. Okay. I can't see what time this damn game is. Yeah, 9:20. Okay, so yeah, I can probably stream at like 11:30, but only if you're available. So, okay, see you guys. See you, and thank you for watching. And this was one of the most successful streams I've had in a long time, I think. Is it perfect? No, but over 3 hours, the good versus bad, pretty good. So, let me just close down the stream. Okay, see you guys.